Greetings everybody, this is Steven with Cannin.com, back for another technical analysis, another deep dive into both the fundamentals and technicals of the companies that you care about. This week we're looking at InMed Pharmaceuticals. This is the bioceutical company that's trying to use cannabinoids as medicine, and they actually have three drugs in their pipeline. So check that out for clinical trial updates. We know how significant those can be to a stock. But they also make their own cannabinoids in E. coli, which is also a really cool technology. Oftentimes the plants only make those minor cannabinoids in really low concentrations, so companies that can get E. coli and other microorganisms to make it can increase a lot of value. But enough of that, let's jump over to the pricing chart and see what we can learn. Today, a new indicator. So you can see we're looking at the IMLFF. This is the United States OTC ticker. InMed Pharmaceuticals, again our Hakanashi. And we're looking at the daily chart here. And today we're going to look at a really fascinating Wavetrend oscillator. Let me just zoom in so you can see it a little more clear. There's this red line, which is going to signify, as we all know, the upper threshold, and this green line on the bottom, which is the oversold threshold. And what we're going to look for is this green line and the dotted line, and we're going to follow that. The dotted line is our signal, the green line is our indicator. And we're going to watch for only two periods. We're going to ignore this whole period in between here. We don't care about that. And what that prevents us from doing is making signals and making trades when a pricing chart is really choppy during the fast up and downs. We don't want to do that. We want to ride the trends and ride the big waves of up and down movement. So we're only going to pay attention when the signal and the indicator lines are above or below these thresholds. So, and what we're going to do is we're going to look for crosses. So once that green line is above and crosses over the signal line, so just like here, that's going to be a signal where we want to sell it, where we're going to watch this downward movement of the price. So look what happens. Here's our signal. Look at price. Look at that downward movement. Then we're going to do the opposite on the bottom. So here's a great opportunity. Same thing. We're below that green line, and we watch our indicator then cross the signal line. So it happens right here. And look what happens, the opposite trend, right? There's a huge uptick in price chart that we could have taken advantage of. So this wave trend is really nice to stay out of the choppy markets and really, get on the leading edge of what we need to do for these big price movements. Here's another fantastic opportunity. Look where we get in. Not the first green candle, but look at the price jump. And then the indicator after that huge gain predicts the price decrease as well. So really easy to interpret this wave trend oscillator. Only trade the big movements. Don't trade the choppy markets. And it's really clear and easy to interpret when these indicators are going to cross the signal line. And when they're going to actually have big movements in the pricing charts. So definitely use this wave trend oscillator. It's really a fun one, really an easy one. But put your favorite company on it and just look at the number of signals we get and look at the huge price movements we get. This signal right here is an outstanding one. 160 down to 79 cents. That's almost 100% gains if we were in that. So thank you very much. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. Wave Trend Oscillator InMed Pharmaceuticals.